Welcome to our 5th episode of Season 2. I'm Erica.
And I'm Joyce.
Joyce. How was your week?
We meet again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that long ago that we met.
It felt like a really long time since we were at the setting.
I know.
Right? Because we were doing Zoom and then we were at John's place.
Yeah. Your cozy little room.
Yeah.
I love this place the most.
This is where we started.
That's actually true. It's where we spilled all our secrets, our deepest secrets, and what do you call that?
Sure.
DMC, right?
Yes.
How people do the DMC.
I think we DMC, like our once a month like catch up is like always in this room,
yeah.
you know? So that's why it's like
true.
very memorable. But this week has been like quite rocky for me. I don't want to go too much in depth, but
it's okay.
that's just life.
Exactly.
You know?
I was gonna say that.
That's just
you
life.
read my mind.
So yeah, I would rate it like 5 out of 10 because it's rocky. So it's not the worst. But
long weekend coming up though.
yeah, finally time to unwind. I feel like honestly though we've been having like a decent amount of public holidays.
That's true.
Do you feel the same?
But like,
Because
as I recall, there's no holiday in July except for the 1st of July, and then
Yes.
there's no holiday in
August and September.
Yeah, so it just kind of makes up for that. I mean, hey, you are the only one that is not complaining, but you know that is like pointing out, because as a matter of fact, I think Hong Kong is one of the few countries that have the least number of public holidays.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Hong Kong people are just really smart at combining their annual leaves to holidays to make it a longer vacation for themselves.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
That's probably why.
That's true. That's what I did. That's what you did, right?
Yeah.
It's much needed, actually.
How about you? How was your week?
So far so good. It's not a very busy week for me, but like, I don't know, it's this weather. The day before yesterday, it's a very, very, very depressing
That's
weather.
true. Let's talk about the weather.
Oh my god, yes, our favorite topic of all
Last weekend
time.
was also really depressing, remember?
Yeah, so I don't even remember what I did last week. Oh no, I did. I went to Shenzhen.
You went to Shenzhen for like half a day.
And I'm surprised to find out that we still have to do like the health declaration when I cross the border.
Did you did it at the border? Or did you did it beforehand?
I did it at the border.
Oh, okay.
But I don't get the point, the point of like declaration, because all I did was filling in a form and telling everyone that I'm not sick, but like
I mean, they already have your like information already, right? They already have all your
they have
stuff.
all the like records. So if you did detect any sickness among people, you can still get that person, arrest that person, whatever. But like, so why bother doing another set of declaration? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I was like a little bit like, oh, again, another form. I don't want to do it.
I know. All these admin stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that aside, I think I would rate it like 6 out of 10. Just because I don't want everyone to be on that, 5 out of 10 very meh kind of week. So I try to up the ante a little bit. So 6.
Hey, but like the last episode that we did, we were all 9s.
Oh shit, right. Yeah, I make that Cloud 9 on Cloud 9 joke.
Yeah. Everybody was on a good 9, and I could feel like everybody was kind of in like a good spirit,
That was right after Easter though.
That's true.
So
the benefits of taking a vacation.
Yeah, I have another question though. So you know how like eggs could easily go bad and then they start to stink?
Okay.
And so like when people actually do their Easter eggs
hunt.
Not hunt, what do you call that? Like they just paint their Easter eggs.
Oh yeah.
How long do they normally keep their eggs for?
That's a good question.
Because I still see the eggs lying around in places that I'm familiar with, and those are like real eggs, and I'm just starting to get worried.
Is there a way you can like
preserve it?
Yeah, before?
Yes, that would become preserved eggs. Pay that.
I know, but like, is there a way to take out the smell before?
Is there?
I don't know.
I mean, those are like fully like cooked eggs, so if you don't eat it and you just like leave it there at room temperature, how many days before it goes bad? Right?
Do people peel off the egg yolk and then put it back together and glue it?
Hold on for a second. What do you mean peeling off the egg yolk?
Not peeling off, sorry. Peeling off the shell.
You
know what I'm trying to say? So you
No. You peel off the shell, then it becomes like a very like.
No, it's it. Like when you try to beat an egg, right?
Yeah.
You and then it splits into half.
Yeah, but I mean like, no.
And then you wash it, and you just glue it back together with super glue.
What? That sounds really complicated.
Hey, I'm just throwing out ideas.
Okay, that could be.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's one way to like.
True.
Have your Easter egg last longer than a week.
Yeah, probably. So it's just egg white, and after you're done with it, you can still eat it because egg whites are apparently very healthy, and it's what all those like gym
gurus,
gym
yeah, I know, trainers,
gurus,
yeah,
what they eat all the time, right?
Yeah.
So Easter is actually the most benefiting season for them because when everyone is done with their Easter, celebration. Free eggs. Giveaway.
I have not seen an Easter egg though in Hong Kong.
Protein gains, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
I think we should dive in today just because we have so many topics to go through, so many layers that we want to touch through. We're gonna do philosophical question of the day.
Not the philosophical question of the day
that Erica wants to ask and discuss. And then we're gonna do some jokes.
Yeah, if people, you probably can't tell from this angle, but we're doing a jokes. Wait, what is that? The name of the game is actually called Don't Laugh or Drink.
Yes. Don't laugh, don't smirk, don't smile, don't make any kind of indication that
Yeah, just keep a poker face.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're gonna explain it later.
Okay.
But first off, so I just want to ask this question because I was just like walking along the street. I was just thinking about a lot of different stuff, and this question just kind of popped up in my head. You know how like people always complain? Well, people as in like women, they always complain like they wish men could have period. Yes. So they could understand the pain that women would feel. Mm-hmm. So my question would be for you, for everyone who is listening, even for myself, yeah. If there's one thing that you can exchange with men, what would that be?
I would say first off, their ability. To exchange the ability.
It could be anything, It could be like a body feature, facial feature, or like. Well, even a genitalia or even, just anything.
The ability for them to get pregnant.
So that they could be the ones to get pregnant instead of you.
So then it would be like a fair kind of... Well, I wouldn't say like... I would say, if we live in a world where both men and women can be pregnant.
That would be a lot of babies.
Well, yeah, that too. But I mean, like, you can like have a conversation of... in terms of like who is more, I guess, healthy to be carrying the child, that's for one, who is more willing to, who is less scared of, who just like partner to partner, right? It's more equal in that. Have you ever thought about that? Like that's quite cool,
I mean, I really do agree with the point that you mentioned, the health of the person carrying the baby, because that comes up a lot of times. Sometimes women who really want the baby, they are not strong enough, like physically, to carry that. So I totally side with you on that. But hey, so exchange, right? You get one thing, you give one thing away, you get one thing back.
What do I get back?
Have you thought about that? Like if there's one thing that you don't mind having in exchange.
Honestly, I don't mind not being pregnant at this moment.
Come on, then you're just avoiding my question. So you give the power to get pregnant away, and you get back the power of not getting pregnant.
Okay, so how about like this? In conclusion, I will give them the power to get pregnant. I'll exchange the power to get pregnant with me not getting pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you just...
So to give them the power, so I lose the power, right?
You rephrased the way you said things. It's exactly what you just said.
I always do that, right?
Yeah.
It's smart. It's witty.
Yeah.
Erica's like, okay, my brain is fried. Let's move on, Joyce.
My brain is fried. It's a long day.
I know what you want to say. You want me to like exchange, like me giving them the getting pregnant, and what would I get in return?
Exactly. My question really is, what would you not mind getting? Something that is exclusive to men. For example,
penis.
penis blue balls, I don't know, like massage, facial hair or chest hair, whatever that is.
I don't know what is something that I want from men, honestly. Like in terms, you know what I mean? So I can't say it.
Okay.
I don't mind having their genital in exchange from, you know, it's like, I don't know how that feels, but it's just like, I don't mind. I don't mind having it, right?
True.
Okay, how about you?
I don't have an answer. You know, this is a question entirely for you.
Thank you.
Because now we're gonna
move on.
If I ask the question, I'm not gonna answer it.
That's true too. Okay, I'll find one question for you next time.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
All right. So next up, the highlight of the day, the first highlight of the day, would be our mom joke session.
Why is that relevant, Erica?
Well, you know, we have a lot of friends around us who are getting married, starting to want
Think
to
about
have
building a family.
Yes, and or some of them who are already moms, and then we also both have
moms. Tying everything back, relevancy.
Exactly. So it's only fair that we do mom jokes.
And last point is Hong Kong's Mother's Day. We looked it up. It's coming
Oh
up.
shit! Right, I totally forgot about that part. Yes,
May 14th.
Mother's Day.
So that's why we're staying relevant.
Exactly. And if you're not a mom, if you're a guy, if you're an 18-year-old girl, just imagine you're a mom. So you can, like, you know, indulge in this atmosphere of us telling mom jokes.
All right. So
and one rule.
Yes.
Well, we already mentioned it, but I'll just say it again. We can't laugh or smirk or make any kind of faces. If we do, then we shot.
Can we make funny faces?
Isn't that, like, that's just you trying not to laugh.
That's just me wanting to make funny faces.
Okay, if you
face.
didn't, like, break into a laugh or a smile after you make that stupid face, then do it.
Okay.
Okay, who wanna start?
You start.
This one is really simple. All my jokes are pretty simple. Don't
Are
read
they
my
funny?
jokes.
I don't think they're funny. Okay, let's do it.
But you don't laugh at all then. The fastest way to spread a news is not by saying it in the internet, it's by telling your mom.
That's relevant. That's accurate.
It's not funny to you?
So if you're smiling, then if you're laughing, then you have to drink.
Alright, yeah. It's not funny to you? Okay, never mind. I'll drink to that.
I feel like this game is gonna be like a drinking game for ourselves where we say what's fun because we pick these jokes, right?
That's true.
Are you ready for mine?
Okay.
You have to make a poker face first.
You're already laughing. You're already smiling.
I haven't said the
Smirking.
question yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Done scene. I don't know what I'm laughing about.
Exactly, it's a pause.
Ooh.
Okay. What color flowers do mama cats like to get? You're laughing already.
When you said flowers, I was thinking about something like roses are red, violets are purple.
I haven't finished the joke.
Okay, sorry, you go on. Can you say it again?
I guess
won't laugh,
we both lost already.
Okay, but say it anyways.
What color flowers do mama cats like to get? Purple flowers.
Wait, that's quite.
That's what you know is hilarious.
Purple. Okay, fine. That's quite funny.
That's not really like a mom joke, but it's like a mom cat, you know?
Okay.
I feel like we both need to really just drink a shot because...
True.
Okay, cheers to this.
Okay.
We need a proof.
Okay.
Much needed shot. Alright, so your turn.
It's not easy being a mom. If it were, Dad would do it. Success.
Did you smile?
Oh, that's not a smile. That's a.
I feel like we need a mediator here because we're. That's good. That's a good one.
Okay, thank you.
Ah!
I feel like a lot of the mom jokes are like a bit of a sarcastic a bit of a mocking on the dads. And
Yeah, that too. And also they're like kind of poking on on their own daily routines a little bit.
yeah, I think so.
Which is good. I like the punchlines and stuff.
Yeah, and I think when if we do turn into moms at some point, then you might actually feel it. You know?
Okay, are you ready?
Okay. Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling?
It's not smiling. It's just like that's how my lips are.
Okay.
Okay. So we did 1 for 1, right?
Okay.
Or 2?
1 for 1.
Okay. So this is the second one, right?
2 for 2 actually.
Oh,
yeah.
2 for 2. Okay, I'm trying to pick a really funny one, but I can't.
This is your second one.
Okay. What did the mama tomato say to the baby tomato? Ketchup. You laughed. Drink.
That's so unfair.
Because it's so stupid.
And all your mom jokes are like, those are not really
I'm not done yet.
moms. There's a mama tomato.
There's a mom in that sentence. Drink. Okay. It's good though, right?
It's pretty good. It's just so stupid.
It's kind of similar to the first one.
Ketchup. Okay, that would be my next Instagram caption if I ever post another.
Yeah, you should.
Thing. Ketchup. It would be a picture of you.
Okay.
Behind me. Ketchup. Okay, I drink to that.
Cheers to that. Wow, you're gonna. Okay. Will you get drunk if you finish that one bottle? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's okay. I like the shot glass because it's not a standard shot glass. Okay. Why do some couples go to the gym together? Because they want their relationship to work out.
But is that really a mom joke? Or is it a relationship joke?
It's because after moms become moms, then most of the time the relationship just kind of breaks down. Okay, it's not that funny.
Okay, my turn. Is this funny? Okay. How many bottles should you have when you have a baby?
Just one. Baby bottle. Oh, sorry.
2. 1 for the baby. 1 for the mom.
That's not funny.
It's not that funny, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we're even.
So we only laugh at stupid jokes, basically.
That's true. Hey, no, you laugh at my
Because the way you said it was funny. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Wait, don't look at my...
Sorry, I'm not looking. I'm just glaring. Okay.
Okay, I'll say this.
Did you laugh?
In a way. I don't want to sleep like a baby. I want to sleep like my husband.
Okay. That's kind of sad. True, though.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not funny. Okay.
So we've kind of determined that mom jokes are not that funny.
It's not as funny as dad jokes, maybe. Or maybe...
Why? I wonder why.
I don't know.
Okay, should we do like 2 more?
Sure.
Okay. It's not that funny. It was funny when I like put it down. Okay. May your coffee be stronger than your toddler. Drink.
It's not funny, actually.
So why did you like make that?
But it's quite...
on point?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's quite on point.
I knew you were gonna like this.
Yeah. I think so. Man,
this is your, what, 3rd shot?
Probably. But this is like 2 shots actually equals to... So actually really equal to an actual shot. So it's fine.
Okay. This is fun. This is a drinking game way faster than the truth or drink that we did.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have one about coffee.
Okay.
Mom's recipe for iced coffee. Number 1, have kids. Number 2, make coffee. Number 3, forget you made coffee. Number 4, drink it cold. Okay.
You know why? It's funny. But you know why I'm not laughing?
Because you have the same joke?
Because I read it already.
Damn it. Yeah, I knew it. Okay.
Okay. But did you have the jokes that I said? No, right?
You saw? I kind
Did you
of, yeah.
Okay.
I saw one.
I guess it's just all overlapping.
Yep.
But the purple flower one, I don't think you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's too stupid. I didn't even copy that one. I think it's...
Okay. Should I do one more?
Yeah,
Okay.
last one.
Just do it is Nike's motto. So what's the motto of every mom of a feisty toddler?
Just fuck it.
Don't do that. It's not that funny. Is it funny?
It's not that funny.
Okay. Damn it.
Okay.
Woo! That was fun.
That's mom joke session.
Hope you guys liked
you know,
it.
we are not laughing about it, but maybe some of them listening are just like, that's funny.
I think what's unique about this is I don't really hear much about mom jokes. It's more of dad jokes that go around on social media. So when you proposed this idea, I really liked it because it was unique.
Well, to be fair, credits to Robin. He's the one who said, I was like, because he sent me the video about dad jokes, and I was like, I want to do something like that on our podcast. And then he was like, oh yeah, do mom jokes.
Wow.
I was like,
that's good.
True.
And there's such thing. There we go.
Yeah.
So now, moving on.
We're
gonna dive a little bit deeper, a little bit more serious, a bit more mature conversation. Just about, I guess, expectations on getting older versus the reality of it.
Yeah. So basically, what is some concepts, some ideas that you had in mind when you're 18, 19, how you picture your future self, not future, but like your yourself in your late 20s would be like, versus how it's actually like now that we're already
Older.
in this age.
I think this is very relevant and very exciting to talk about with you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't know about you, but like for the past 3 years, we've been more, I guess, locked, like self-quarantining longer than ever. And thus the self-reflection. And then with the podcast that we've built, we talk a lot about, you know, our past experience, us growing up, us, you know, learning things. And this is, you know, another episode where we kind of dig a little bit deeper about our past, and then also kind of relating back to us now, right? Like the things that we've learned.
I think so. And also because like we kind of grew up together, and I think the stuff that we will talk about later were actually stuff that we discussed about when we were 18. So
that's true too.
Yeah, it's just funny to like, now that I think about it, it's like, why would I even say things in that way when I was, you know, when I was younger.
Yeah, I don't remember what we even like, what kind of conversations or concepts we talk about when we were like, you know, in our teenage years.
Yeah, maybe not exactly the same type of stuff, but I'm sure similar ideas have kind of just, you know, floated, yeah, within our conversations.
I'm very excited about this because, you know, I feel like we're both quite confident, like we're always constantly thinking back, thinking about our self-development, the things that we've learned and stuff like that. So it's just good to like share each other's expectations and reality.
It's kind of just like journaling, but you know,
I agree.
orally and with a friend.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Should we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes, please.
I'm excited because you haven't seen my notes yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen mine, right? Oh,
I saw like the first half.
So
okay. 1 or 2 is okay. You could. Okay. I'm just gonna like randomly pinpoint some.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try this first. So, expectation when I was, you know, in my teenage years, 18, let's say. I thought that when you meet the one, everything will be perfect and easy. Period. But in reality is now that it's not all butterflies and roses and you know, sweets. It's really about playing the long game, being patient with yourself and the other person. It's a lot of self-discovery. It's a lot of having very tough conversations. And yeah, it's just about communicating that and still choosing each other at the end of the day. So my point is, expectation was just very surface level and easy. I think easy was the main point. but as you experience more relationships, there's more layers to it. There's more dynamics. There's more bumps.
And it's not easy at all.
It's not easy at all. It's not as fun as we think it was.
Yeah.
Because we kind of crave for the fun before.
Yeah.
Or the excitement or the
We're just
adrenaline
in for the
rush.
fun. Exactly.
Yes. But I guess now being in long-term relationships, me and you, we both know that the fun just kind of fades out.
Yeah. Hey, I do have a follow-up which is kind of similar, but
okay.
But yeah, just a follow-up from yours. Mine is wait, where did I put it? Hold on.
You have too many.
Oh, yes, right. When I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
I actually always have that question, like, how do people work out their relationship? How could they stay together forever? Like, look at our parents. Well, thankfully, they're in a very healthy relationship, I would say, both of our parents. But how? Like, forever is a very strong word and is a heavy commitment.
Okay.
So how did they make that work?
That was your expectation and curiosity.
Yeah, it's just like I don't understand how that would work out. But now that, like I said, we've been in long-term relationships, both of us, I just kind of figured, like, when you meet the right person, try not to sound cringe, but like that person kind of just slowly becomes your family. Like you said, it's not about that kind of like adrenaline rush anymore. It's not about that one or two really sweet and fun dates that we have together, but it's more like we are in for the long run and we would just do everything together. That person is kind of like your comfort zone, and because it's also your family, your comfort zone, you get used to it and you won't easily just get fed up with it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And just one thing to add a bit more about just a relationship in general, something that I've actually been feeling recently too, a realization was that I appreciate the kind of mundane lifestyle, as in like getting gas, getting groceries, going for, a walk or something. Like,
yeah.
It sounds so old, but it's something that I really appreciate now that I did not when I was young, because I think for us, when we were younger,
we're impatient.
And we just want those big moments, right?
Yeah.
You want to first time travel to somewhere like romantic with your boyfriend. You want to throw a big party for his birthday.
You want to take a few more Instagram worthy photos.
Yes.
Stuff like that. Yeah. If you do it with the right person, I think it's just kind of makes it alright.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright.
I
guess it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pick this just because I really liked this when I was writing it. So expectation. I thought I would want different things as I get older. AKA like partying or, having a fun time with friends or sometimes going crazy. I thought I would not want that.
Oh, you thought you would not?
I thought I would not want that.
Right. When different things as in... Yeah.
Sorry, my phrasing is a little weird. I thought I wouldn't want that when I'm like 28 or 30, right? When I was 18.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
I thought I would be doing something, very like adult like book clubs, golf on the weekend, afternoon tea, and like
self-care Sunday.
Yeah, like stuff like that, right? And then I think now my realization and reality is you're never too old to feel young. And you can still do the things that you were young, because it's whatever makes you feel youthful, whatever makes you de-stress, what kind of winds down for you is healthy for you, right? You're not doing things that are illegal as long as that, right? And I think that in itself is enough, because I think before, when I was, I guess, right after we graduated and stuff, I had the urge to do things more adult-like, or I had to like, I don't know where the society pressure came from, but now I'm at the space where I'm confident enough to
just be yourself.
Just to be me,
Yeah. I think, the important part is that we are all just who we really are. It's like if that's something that you've always been into, like the parties, the dancing and everything, then you would still kind of lean towards doing that no matter how old you are. But of course, coming from someone, if they don't even like it in the first place, then
Of course, yeah.
Then to them it's not about young or old, it's a matter of like or don't
Of
like.
course. So it's like about, it's more about what you did like when you were doing in your younger self. You can still keep those things doing. Not that like I loved partying, but I was just, it was like more like an occasional thing where I can see myself kind of, it picks me up. It's like a little pick me up kind of thing, you know.
It's where you get your energy from. I mean,
and I just want to treasure that, you know.
Yeah, you told me like when we're in lockdown, when all of our like social gatherings kind of just happen at home. You're there, but you're not the most Joyce. Yeah, you enjoy those moments because you're with your friends, but it's not like the most exciting occasion for you. So yeah, it's just deep down, it's what really, you know, excites you that matters.
Exactly.
Yeah. For me though, I have kind of like not a like kind of like a rebuttal, like an opposition to that. Is because you know how like I used to be a lot more outgoing. I literally have like my whole day packed with different kind of social gatherings or hangouts, meeting different friends. And so when I was my younger self, picturing me in my late 20s or even older, I didn't think a thing gonna change, to be honest. I thought my social circle is just gonna keep expanding because coming from like back then, it was just friends only. And then as I grow up, you know, like I have to meet like work friends, I have to go to different like say networking events. I thought it's just gonna keep expanding, and I would not mind doing that because I am an extrovert. But then the reality, or more like my state of mind right now, is quality over quantity. I'm not entirely objecting to those events, gatherings, whatever, but the more I go to, like the more often I go to those events, I just feel like I have to personally see a point in doing that. I don't want to engage in endless small talks for no reason. And I would much rather enjoy just a few friends, you know, talking, like actually talking, instead of just, you know, random chit chats here and there, lasted for 15 minutes and then that's it. Yeah, it's like the other day I saw this quote or whatever that is this 30-year-old woman saying that she doesn't want to just be with a guy who, besides saying I love you, I miss you, have nothing else to say to her. She wants someone who she can talk to for on endless topics for the rest of her life. So of course, you know, this is a bit of an analogy, but yeah, what I'm saying is I really value the quality of it.
Do you think you kind of, I guess the past 10 years, right? I mean, I saw a shift in you too. I felt like you were more gravitate, not that you didn't know who you were before, but I feel like now you kind of gravitate towards more things that are how should I say, more introvert acts, more introvert gestures.
I think so.
I think you shifted.
I think
in that sense, right?
Yeah,
that's why the kind of reality kind of shifted for you too.
Yeah, I think so. It's just, I don't know, I see more value in doing stuff that is that would take up much time of my own, and like to actually do things on my own, and I would much rather just do that. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I like this. I like how this is going.
Yeah. Okay,
you go.
Let me see. I don't have that much. Did I repeat myself?
You want me to go first?
No, I guess I'll go for this one. This one's a little bit kind of what we already talked about, but I'll just say it anyways. the expectation was, I thought that when I get older, everybody will kind of, how should I say, it's kind of hard to explain it. Everybody will kind of praise you and love you because you turn out exactly how they want you to be, like expectation wise.
Sorry. So you're saying that you thought when you get older, you will become a very, like, as in, like, very established?
Yeah, like established, or like, I don't know the definition of super successful means to my family or relatives,
Okay.
that kind of image.
And then get everyone's approval.
Yes.
Okay.
I think in that sense, when I didn't have much self-identity before, I didn't have much confidence, I looked into other people's kind of perspective of me, and kind of wanted that, but I didn't really try or do anything. I wanted and kind of worked towards that.
Okay.
But now the reality is actually, bottom line, like, I don't give a F. Like, I just, as I grow older, I'm definitely more confident through experience.
Yeah.
I know like the points that I point out has some truth to it, because I'm speaking from, the past 10 years, what I've learned and how I grew up, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of know how to prioritize and look inwards and kind of try to figure out what I want my life to really be.
Yeah.
How I really want to live my life, sorry. Yeah, and not on how other people want me to live my life.
Yeah. And kind of just agreeing with what you said. I have one that is very similar.
All right.
So when I was younger, literally, I think today I was just talking about it with like some of my coworkers or friends. I actually graduated and started working for a desk job, but that didn't last it for too long when I was 22, 23. And at that point, at that moment, I was just, I don't understand how people can stay in a job for that long, how they could get stuck at the work desk for that long. I was dreadful of that. I was just thinking, shit, is that how it's gonna be like when I get to that age, 28, 29, 30 and onwards, I'll be stuck with a desk job for life. Because I also know that I would be working as a lawyer, and that's how I imagine the whole thing would be. And I would spend the rest of my life paying off my mortgages, basically. But now I just feel like, it's, first off, it's never too late to really go after what you want. And also it's really up to you how you want to shape your life.
Exactly.
You can definitely go after the traditional path and then do everything that I just said. Nothing wrong with it. But if you don't want it, there is no excuse to not doing something differently so that you won't have to live this kind of life. Don't, for people who ended up being the version of themselves that they don't like, it's on them. There's no one else to blame, because the power is in your hands.
Yeah,
seriously,
the future is in your hands.
Yeah, and you can definitely totally just find means. I mean, no matter how hard it is, because it's never easy to pick a path and maybe work for something that you are truly passionate about. Yeah.
Agree. 150 to 200% agree.
Thank you.
I think that, everything that we just said it's not something that, it's not really a aha moment for me. It's more of a, oh, I did this, I've experienced this, what is the outcome and what is the learning of it. That's how I kind of generated my reality. It's looking back the past 10 years, how much has changed.
Yeah.
How much we've both grown up. And I think this is, okay, another question for you. This is not an expectation. Reality is, how do you feel about getting older?
Oh, I have one that is
expectation reality.
Echoing that, yeah. When I was young, I was kind of dreadful of getting old. As in, I was thinking, damn, how would it feel like going into 30s, 40s, right? Now, it's just after I pass 25, 26, I feel like it doesn't really make a difference. I think I would say otherwise when I go into 40. But between that period, I think every year is just a year. And it doesn't really mean anything. Like getting older, it does not really mean anything. Of course, it means that you've learned more, you should be a little more responsible to yourself, but you're still you, and you can still do all the things that you want. How do you feel?
I feel it's so funny because I asked you this question, you gave me very realistic examples. When I asked myself this question, I had 2 moods.
Okay.
And my 2 moods were scary, but hopeful. Scary at the same time, but I want to be optimistic and hopeful about it. And I guess scary, it's like inevitable part of growing up, because scary that I don't actually know what exactly I'm going to be achieving and where I'm going to be in life. There's a lot of unexpected kind of things that will happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm mentally ready for that yet. Like, it's just kind of like a self-overwhelming kind of process right now. And then the scary part is like, I don't want to get old. Like, now it's like kind of like the prime time of like how my skin looks, like all these like exterior stuff.
Yeah.
That is like the downside of, it's like inevitable, right?
Yeah.
So that is like a semi like kind of elements why I'm scared. Hopeful is because we talked about this expectation versus reality concept, 10 years kind of flashback moment. I've kind of seen how much we've grown, and I've grown. And I'm hopeful that we're just going to be wiser from now on.
Yeah. And you already are. I mean, from 18-year-old Joyce to 28-year-old Joyce.
I think we've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we had such conversations because we knew nothing, right?
Exactly.
And I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm like smarter than everyone now, or I'm way smarter. It's not in a cocky way. It's just more of a realization.
Yeah.
I still feel like I know nothing. You know?
Yeah, of course.
It's just a never-ending growing up process.
And if like a 30, 40-year or something listen to all of these conversations, they'd be like, what are these two exactly? What are these two teenagers talking about? They don't know shit about life.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's really great that we get to document this.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know, at the same age together, and we're experiencing life at the speed of, you know, at the age of, you know, where we're at.
Sure.
So I like this episode, that's all.
Yeah, me too. I think,
Is there
I don't have too much to say. I really enjoyed that.
All right. Well, yeah, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to our podcast.
Yes, and make sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, or whatever platform you get a podcast. Yeah.
And we post every other Wednesdays. And make sure you stay tuned for our next one.
So, bye.
Bye.